there, fellow gamers, and welcome back to the HOPA Gaming Channel. I'm your host, the HOPA Gamer, and today we're locking ourselves into this dark and thrilling world of 9 Clues, The Ward. So if you're a fan of hidden object puzzle adventure games with a hint of supernatural and a dash of police crime drama, you're in for a treat. So grab your detective hat and your notebook and let's unravel the secrets of this intriguing game. Developed by Tapit Games and published by Artifex Mundi in September 2014, this is the sequel to the madly successful 9 Clues, The Secret of Serpent Creek. And once again, you take on the role of the female detective, and this time, she's now got a partner in solving mysteries in the form of Owen, whom we encountered at the Serpent Creek case. One day, Owen answers a phone call from a rather desperate-sounding Dr. Crow at the Nemesine Asylum. Upon arriving at the island, they get to meet Dr. Claudia Kreutz, the chief in charge of the overall operations of the asylum with the classic James Bond villain accent. Apparently, she doesn't know why the detectives are called in, as things are doing well in the asylum. I believe that's Dr. Crow himself, and yeah, that means that there's work to be done after all. Initially, it seemed that Dr. Crow committed suicide through a note that states a guilty conscience. Or was it really suicide? The detective and Owen investigate further in the asylum and learn that a fire broke out a few years ago, which was started by one of its patients named Zed Raskov, as evidenced by its decaying state and the closed-off East Wing. Raskov is currently locked in isolation at the asylum to treat his schizophrenia and pyromania. Aside from being a suspect in Dr. Jonathan Crow's death, Raskov was also said to have a hand in the death of another resident, a girl called Ginger, as well as causing a nurse's mental breakdown. More problems for the detectives also surfaced, as the asylum is also plagued by a mysterious dark figure that roams the halls, striking unexpectedly. Is that you, Freddy? As with its predecessor, the gameplay seamlessly blends different elements, from hidden object scenes to brain-teasing puzzles and adventure game mechanics. The hidden object scenes are beautifully designed, and the items you need to find are cleverly integrated into the environments. The puzzles are diverse and challenging, ranging from classic logic puzzles to unique mini-games that keep your brain engaged and entertained. And once again, the signature 9 Clues minigame is present, which allows you to piece together all the clues to reveal what previously happened in that location. Now, let's talk about the art design and presentation of 9 Clues, The Ward. For a game with a dark theme and not afraid to show disturbing and violent scenes, the palettes used were mostly bright, vivid shades. The attention to detail in the environments is remarkable. You'll find yourself exploring various locations within the institution, each with its own distinct atmosphere. And if you have an extra eye for detail, you'll notice certain artwork found in some of the rooms, which somehow describes the personality of the person who occupies that room. The developers have truly nailed the balance between vivid colors and ominous tones, creating an environment that's both eerie and alive. As we delve deeper into the story, the presentation remains top-notch like its Serpent Creek predecessor.
But don't interrupt me. I'm going to kill him.
Although the same cannot be said about voice acting, as it is mostly mediocre, especially the voice actor for Nurse Ashley.
Be treacherous. I heard someone scream. What happened?
While some sound too theatrical, like Dr. Kreutz,
Here is a map of the facility. You don't want to get lost around here.
and Zed Raskov's.
Looks like you and me share the same fate, Detective.
Sadly, the accompanying sound effects and background music provided the saving grace. The storyline looks like a cross of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest and Shutter Island, with few borrowed elements from slasher movies like Nightmare on Elm Street, which makes the storyline very interesting. Spoiler alert! When it was finally revealed that Zed Raskov, who intentionally caused the fire years ago that killed little Ginger Bellows, pretty weird name choice for somebody who died from the fire, the mild-mannered nurse Ashley, aka Robin Bellows, Ginger's sister, turned out to be the one responsible for the murders of Dr. Crow and Gordon Lefty, the maintenance guy, on Raskov's influence in order to avenge poor Ginger's death. Hang on, girl! Your sister died in the fire and you're helping the only known pyromaniac in that vicinity to find her killer? What? It's not stated whether Robin and Zed's partnership has an underlying romantic element, but girl, your judgment of character is pretty Another thing that I find weird in the storyline is why Ginger Bellows was sent to the Nemesis Asylum, a place for psychologically disturbed and potentially dangerous adults like Raskov. I mean, the people who decided to place a child in the care of a mental institution that didn't show any other young patients of her similar age, instead of putting her in an orphanage, should also be held accountable for her fate. Like, what the were you thinking, people? To wrap it up, 9 Clues The Ward is a hidden object puzzle adventure that hits all the right notes. The gameplay keeps you engaged with its mix of hidden object scenes and challenging puzzles, while the captivating storyline, despite some of its questionable portions and atmospheric environments, make it a must-play for fans of the genre. The attention to detail in the art design and presentation is truly commendable, creating an immersive experience that will pull you into the eerie world of the Nemesis Asylum. If you're looking for a game that combines mystery, puzzles, and a touch of the supernatural, 9 Clues The Ward is definitely worth checking out. And that's a wrap for today's review. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, ping ping ping, to the HOPA Gaming Channel for more hidden object puzzle adventure game reviews. Until next time, remember to keep your eyes peeled for clues and happy gaming!